Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are around the world. Welcome on in to the Nexus Sports channel. My name is Layla, aka Tamashi Kanjo, and this girl right here will be coming to you live with a special double elimination tournament for our wonderful favorite cardboard game, Rocket League. Hopefully you're all sitting comfortably. It should promise to be an absolute blast from start to finish. We've got plenty of teams lined up, ready to show you what they could do in this game, and hopefully take us to as many matches as possible. We may see some overtimes, we may see some 0-second goals, but whatever happens, win or lose, we should be able to have a lot of fun. First and foremost, we should probably introduce you all to the teams currently taking part today. We've got Grand Platz, we've got Team Rapture, Booty Snatchers, Jelk Esports, Azturk Team, Abyssal Luminosity, Mediocre at Best. Give yourselves a little bit more credit, people. Come on. Star Knights, B, Vola, Dino Park, Whale, 2 Savage, Roommates, RE5, and Star Knights Elite. Plenty of matches to be had, and we've got ourselves a bit of a schedule. I will not be your only one commentating for tonight. I'll be here for the first 2 hours of this stream, and going on in to the second part, the latter 2 hours, the latter part, taking you all the way in to the grand finals. That will be Lychee. Lychee will be your caster and your guide for the latter half of that. So hopefully you'll look forward to that, and hopefully, you know, we could just show what we can do, what the NA scene is capable of. We might have some more tournaments coming in the future, but first and foremost, it is America's time to shine, and that is exactly what we're going to be focused on. And yes, our teams will be competing for a nice little slice of the prize pot that we have. And just to run you through a little bit more details on that, I just find the appropriate information. I thought I had it all up, but unfortunately it's all just slightly slid away from me. So yeah, just to clarify what will be happening. First place will get $48. Second place will get $24, and third will achieve $15. So if you can finish in the top 3, you're guaranteed a slice of that prize pot. Obviously, with our Rocket League action, it generally is a 3v3 format. Subs are allowed, and as I said at the top of the hour, it is a double elimination tournament, so you have 2 shots at this. So whilst it's crucial that you try to go as far into winner's side as you can, it's not the end of the world if you go out in round 1, because we have seen plenty of teams come back and take us all the way in to the underground final and still manage to slip into that top 3 regardless. So it is all to play for in the early stages. We're just waiting for a little bit of communication from some of our teams here. It's always one of those things where, you know, you type into the chat, you hope that somebody will see it, but also it feels like some haven't quite checked in yet, so which is not what you want to see. So a couple of matches have already gotten underway. I think Azturk Team and Abyssal have gotten underway. World 2 Savage and Roommates have gotten underway as well. So once we've got a round that we can jump into, we will give you an update as soon as we have it. Yeah, those two look like they have already started, so it is going to be crucial that we do get hold of a team very soon here. It's always one of those things. You never quite know. But obviously a massive thanks to those behind the scenes being able to put these tournaments together. Obviously you can have a look at the bracket yourselves. It's over at smash.gg. I think there should be some commands in the chat. If any moderators are lingering around, I would greatly appreciate any assistance with that. I think there should be some commands you can at least chase the bracket, and also what everybody will be joining up on. Looks like we've got a couple more matches also going at the moment. So, make that 4. I like the fact that the two sets that we tried to get a cast for. Looks like they've already... Oh, no, wait. We do have a message. Nope, that's still check-ins, unfortunately. Yeah, it's always one of those things where if one team comes in but the other doesn't... Oh, there we go. I think everything is being shuffled around. So we do have 4 matches currently underway. Booty Snatchers and Jelk Esports, they're currently going up against each other. Aztec's team and Abyssal are going up against each other. Whale 2 Savage of Roommates and RE5 versus Star Knights. We are waiting and hopefully will not see teams get auto disqualified here. Our commands aren't set up yet. Oh, that's okay. That's alright. It is still early days. That's a lot of things that can still happen here, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, these are unfortunately people who have not quite checked it yet, so it's proven to be a little frustrated. We might miss out on round 1 completely because 4 matches have started already by the sounds of it, but we're not quite able to get involved in any of the others, which is unfortunate. And yeah, it looks like this match has indeed started already. See who gives us a message first. We might have a chance. And yes, we do have a match. It would seem we do actually have a match that we may join. So I'll be here, join. And it will be and that will be this. And if this does indeed work, nope, unable to find just yet. I'm just going to make sure that the options are, yep, they're absolutely fine. That should be working. So and it looks like we do indeed have a match that we are going to be able to do. So we are going to have Booty Snatchers go up against Jelk Esports. They are just in the process of creating the lobby now. So we'll have those 2 teams to showcase to you. These are best of 3 matches as a heads up. I think the finals will be best of 5s if I'm not mistaken. So there'll be winners, underground and grand finals respectively. So it is crucial that you do get the results in the bag as quickly as possible. I'll be doing my best as solo caster for the time being. Like I said, both segments will be solo casting stints. So hopefully you'll bear with us, especially in the early stages of this. And it should be up now, and we can indeed join in now. So it looks like we're going to have our first match coming up very, very soon, my friends. And we'll be starting ourselves up on Champions Field. So you all know what to do in the chat if you want to emulate the live audience feeling at some of those big time stadiums. We've seen them plenty of times in the actual Rocket League Championship Series itself. where every single time you hear the additional caster just be like, oh, what a play, and oh, what a save, and stuff like that, you can feel free to cheer along with you as well. And it looks like it'll be Jelk in orange and Booty Snatchers in blue. They got that spot on there, it looks like. I think everybody's just... oh. Oh, not. Nope, we're going to have Jelk in the blue, just to keep me on my toes. Of course you do. And that is our first match, and away we go. Hopefully the audio levels are relatively okay. If they're not, do let me know as soon as possible, and I'll get those fixed as we go. So, 10 seconds in already, we're going to see Jelk in the blue. We got Fatnerall, Ballben and Elastic. In the orange side of the field, which is Booty Snatchers, we're going to see Relic, Corner and Ultra coming on in for them. And so far, B-Ball just quickly rotated back towards the net, coming in with a little flick, and Ultra just guides and dribbles that straight into the goal. Not even close there. Realized they had the chance to do so, just dribbles it all the way through, and nobody got a touch to that in the slightest. So Booty Snatchers are going to start with the initial lead, 30 seconds gone. That's a great start for the Booty Snatchers, and they hope they can keep this momentum going. It is just off the backboard, and across the face of goal it goes, and that could have yet been a 2-goal lead almost immediately there, as Connor gets a nice little dink, goes in for the follow, but doesn't really have the boost to really challenge this, so they'll leave this to Relic, who catches everybody off guard, but thankfully Elastic is on the goal line to get that saved in the nick of time. Connor going to try and challenge this once again, but they're not going to get to it, and a crucial save this time on the side of Booty Snatchers. That time it was Relic, just stopping that from going any further in, and the equalizer does not come just yet. Ultra not going to quite get the hit that they were looking for as they quickly rotate back into the goal. And they just watch the ball just go all the way past them. Corner with a great shot, but it's just off the crossbar. That would have been a good stylish goal to go for, but just not going to happen on this occasion. Relic pretty much on max boost, so they'll have the momentum as they wait for their teammate to set things up. And Relic just stalling out the rest of the team there, keeping them distracted as Ultra goes straight up for it, gets the touch. Brilliant little setup, and Corner just comes barreling on in, and that is 2-0 to the Booty Snatchers. They're off to a fantastic start here. Kickoff goes in their favour as well, already into the blue half. Fatnerall goes for the challenge, does not win it, I'm afraid. At least their teammate does punt it right back down, but they don't really have the boost to really challenge for this ball, and Relic doesn't either. Not going to get the max boost either, just gets it swiped away from them. I think their teammate might have got the better of it. High ball going incredibly long, and a team shunt as well, and that is off the crossbar, but it gave Relic a beautiful chance to come straight on in with a good capitalization. That was unfortunate. The team shunt put the pair of them into the goal, and Relic, well, Relic was not going to miss from there. Of that there is no doubt. 3 minutes left to play, and it's a 3-goal lead for the Booty Snatchers as Ultra just buys their time, has the max boost, doesn't really need to use too much of it. Relic, however, not so much. They're definitely going to need to try and get as much boost as possible. A demo comes out, but through the smoke and the flames, it is going to be Fatnerall who does get the goal. B-Ball with a nice little pass. Fatnerall gets in with a nice little bit of a fake in a way and just slots it into the left-hand side of the goal. They've got themselves a point back in this. They've still got 2 goals to come back, but finally, they do at least score something. And that is an interesting little set there. People pretty much just baiting that out. Gets hit by somebody on Booty Snatchers and nearly scores from that. It was a really good save in the end. But how about that? Almost a very quick resurgence there from Jelk. But it's just going to hang on just for the time being. Ball just pretty much gets dead stopped on the ground. And is now finally quickly finding its way back towards the blue half. They do manage to clear it downfield into the right-hand corner. Ultra with max boost. Let's see if they can just guide this past 1. They do so. Dribbles it past 2. But finally gets the interception as Fatnerall gets it straight back into the left-hand corner. Just slightly off the corner. It does count as a shot towards target, but Ultra should be able to clear this and does so. Fatnall does get a hit to it, but inadvertently sets them up. It's off the backboard. It dips down. It's off the crossbar. Somehow that does not convert into a 4th goal. You thought it might have been coming, but not on this occasion. Ulcha passes it up to Zana. Relic lets it go. It's going to tiptoe just a little bit. They're going to use all of their boost, but they're not going to get anything on that on this occasion. Elastic Dig doesn't get the hit on either, and back to the corner it goes. So far, this pressure is relentless, and 2 demos coming up there. Ultra getting B-ball, but they go down as well, and Fatnall gets a score from the other side of the field there. So the demo happened, and Fatnall suddenly realized, wait, there's a player that's missing. I can take advantage of that. Everybody else had double committed, and that puts them right back into contention. Jelk Esports are just 1 goal away from tying this up, and Relic doesn't get a good kickoff either. They get immediately demoed, and that had to be a fine save from Ultra to keep this score, to keep this lead in the bag. But they're starting to lose that momentum. Jelk are doing everything they can to put this pressure on. 1 minute left on the clock as Relic is going to try and guide this through past the corner, but unfortunately they were not dipping down quick enough. Corner has to quickly rotate back towards the goal line, needs to try and set this up and clear this for their teammate, but it's run in the air by 8ball again. Elastic gets a hit on, and Relic sees an opportunity. They could go for a little pincer here, but they're not going to quite get it. It's off the corner. Can they get a little bit of a rebound flick? No, not on this occasion. Ultra gets a crucial demo on B-ball. Had to get that. Elastic stops it, but Relic scores it. The ball was not being cleared quick enough. It just stopped right in front of it. Elastic managed to slow the momentum, but it set Relic up perfectly, and that demo was absolutely crucial. There wasn't going to be a follow-up save because there was nobody left in goal. And just like that, the Booty Snatchers do restore their 2-goal cushion, and they're going to make it through. Oh my goodness me. It just came back off the floor, but it wasn't to be on this occasion. 13 seconds left on the clock. Relic spies another opportunity to maybe go for some style, but no, challenged in midair. Not going to have that one go through on this occasion, or will it? Corner gets the shot with 3 seconds on the clock. It's 5-2 to Booty Snatchers, and that is surely the first match done and dusted, just in off the crossbar. And well, we'll see how this kickoff goes. We'll see if Jelk can score a last-second goal. That is exactly what they're gonna do. That is exactly what they're going to do. How about that for a kickoff? It was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. Well, with 1 second on the clock, the ball is probably going to hit the floor immediately. It's a very low kickoff. How about that for a stylish end? Sure, they may have conceded the first point, but Jelk will take that, I think. What a fantastic way to end that. A goal with 1 second left on the clock. That was really, really well played there from both sides of the field. But crucially, it is going to be the Booty Snatchers, whose name didn't quite fit there. You just see it's just somewhat hidden there. Which you hate to see. But I don't know why the B for Booty Snatchers is just gone there. I'm not entirely sure why, but there you go. It just be like that, I guess. But that was a really well played football from both sides of the field, and it looks like everybody is ready to go for match number 2, and away we go. The kickoff goes, well, not in Jelk's favour, unfortunately. Booty Snatchers are going to immediately set up with a 4-second goal. Well, it took them 31 seconds to score the goal in the previous match. It took them 4 seconds to score the opener. B-Ball was not able to get that off at all. And well, there you go. How such an enlightening start from Booty Snatchers, and we'll have to see if anybody else will be able to match that for the rest of the tournament. Ultra with no boost has to quickly rotate back towards the side. B-Ball does have control here, tries to dribble it past one, does not do so. Elastic will have to come out to make sure that does not go any further, but it is still pressure off the crossbar, and it just had enough momentum to carry it across the goal line. Corner with a great intercept bounces it straight into the crossbar, and the last little tick just sent it over. So 30 seconds pretty much done and dusted, and Booty Snatchers already have 2 goals on the board. And once again, Jelk will have to come from behind if they want to try and keep this set alive. Remember, this is just the first round, but getting the win here is absolutely crucial for that momentum and that confidence going forward. Corner just watches the ball as it just dips and dips, but it is finally cleared back into the orange side of the field. Going to click that max boost for Relic, and Relic just about manages to challenge it and clear it downfield once again. Sets up the rest of their team and also joins the fray, but everybody rotating very quickly forward. How they now rotate back the way since they all committed hard to that push, and they're going to try and set up off the corner once again. Corner comes in, keeps the thread alive and is guiding it beautifully, but unfortunately just couldn't quite meet a teammate. No third goal on this occasion. Corner gonna watch that go down to the left corner of their own half now. Elastic Dick just keeping an eye on it, sees the ball coming back, tries to keep this thread alive, but it's back in that corner, and it gives Booty Snatchers plenty of opportunities to clear it downfield. Fatnul getting a very crucial save there, keeps their team in this match. They know that they can score the goals, but they just need to keep these saves. Another save, this time coming from Corner. Was quite the slow ball coming in, so it was easy enough for them to clear, as Relic puts themselves into another good position. Has to get thwarted out of mid-air on this occasion, but it does seem like it's all Booty Snatchers right now. Another save coming up for the Snatchers. This time it's Ultra who gets in on the act. And you just see the rest of Jelk just trying to find a way to come on forward with this. Fatnul keeps it into the corner. Nice little bounce there. Trying to get some form of distraction going, but not going to happen on this occasion. Relic going to try and clear it downfield. Only as far as B-Ball, though, who comes blinding on in. Sets their teammate up. It's just off the backboard. And their team, oh, they go in the way of each other. They inadvertently hit each other and unfortunately could not get that goal. And this could be an opportunity for Booty Snatchers to score third. Not quite getting it on this occasion. And Ultra gets a little bit of a stunt this time at their teammate as well. Everybody is hitting each other, it seems. With 2 minutes left on the clock, Ultra goes right into the ball. And how about that? Right off the booty as B-Ball gets the initial save. But it's not enough. They were not paying attention to where Ultra was. What a cheeky little spin that was. And that is a free goal cushion for the Booty Snatchers. And so away we go on another kickoff, another one in the favour of the Booty Snatchers, who are just scoring goal after goal at this point in time. And Fatnul trying to come in with a little bit of a clearance, but not going to happen on this occasion. Relic just watches the ball. They will at least get the max boost, and a nice little touch there from Corner keeps it from dipping towards the goal. Elastic will post this into the backboard. Fatnul will keep the thread alive, but Corner again just nice and patient plays from them. Gets in another save. Ultra flinging that past the face of their own goal. And this could be a little awkward for them depending on who gets to this first. And that is a goal. That's exactly what Jelk needed. They found the opening. Everybody had committed to that ball. And B-Ball realized they were absolutely going to get there in time. And they couldn't save it on this occasion. It is 3-1. So once again, Jelk have found a way to at least minimize that cushion, and the kickoff not kind of going in their favor, although now it has. That is a very awkward ball, and somehow they didn't take opportunity. Oh, they didn't take advantage of it. Oh my word, that could have been a second goal. That should have been a second goal, but it bounced off the crossbar and away. Oh, you hate to see it happen there. And with 1 minute on the clock, they're going to rue that chance because Corner scores a fourth. Well, it's not looking good here for Jelk Esports as the ball gets kicked off once again in the favour of the Booty Snatchers. And you just wonder if it's all said and done already. Everything can still change in the space of 50 seconds, but Booty Snatchers are dominant. Beautiful little dunk that was, off the floor and coming in with a lot of speed, but thankfully it's just about saved from Jelk on this occasion. Ball is high. Fat Noel goes for the challenge. Actually wins it out a little bit here. And this sets up Elastic, who gets it past one. That was a demo as well. This could be a second goal. It is a second goal with 27 seconds left on the clock. It's not quite over yet. They've still got a lot of work to do. But that was exactly what they needed. So let's see how the kickoff goes. Again, it's not in the favor of Jelk in the slightest, but they won't worry about that too much. They're going to try and set this up into the corner. Ultra gets it past one, gets it past two. And if they can get it past B-Ball, that's a great opportunity. They couldn't really get it, but it's in the corner and as far away from their goal as possible. So they will gladly take that, and the ball dips and dips, but it's not going to quite go across the line, and that will be all she wrote, bouncing off the backboard down onto the floor. And that is a 4-2 in the favor of Booty Snatchers, who win match 2. And they are progressing in to winners quarterfinals. Congratulations to them. And to be fair, despite the fact that they had such a high lead, Jelk weren't giving up without a fight, scoring those 2 goals and keeping their chances very much alive. Especially when you enter 30 seconds left on the clock and you score that second goal. Like, suddenly you might be able to get the momentum, and they were doing pretty well. Like, they had a lot of shots on target, as did Booty Snatchers, but on this occasion it isn't to be. Their defense just too much for them, and they will take the second win here. And like I said, Booty Snatchers will progress into winners quarterfinals. So claps all around, claps all around. We can give you results from some of the previous matches that have been happening. We have unfortunately had 2 disqualifications. Valo and Team Rapture both disqualified so far for not being able to get check-ins in time. So we'll have Slaughterhouse going up against Grand Platts in winners quarterfinal. Dino Park will take on the winner of Mediocre versus Star Knights. We know Booty Snatchers will progress into winners quarterfinal. They will face the winner of Aztec Team and Abyssal. And we also know 2 other matches where Rail 2 Savage have beaten Roommates 2-0 and RE5 have beaten Star Knights 2-0. So we have another quarterfinal match ready to go as well. And that will be Whale 2 Savage versus RE5. Will I cast the game of Star Knights B? Has that match not started yet? I'm amazed if that match has not started yet. It looks like they have decided to wait out, and if they have indeed waited, and I guess we can do another round 1 match, which if that's the case then sure. I thought that they would have probably started already, but because nobody had responded at that point, so it was just like, okay. If that has indeed if they haven't started yet, I'm going to be quite surprised. But surely that match would have already started. If it hasn't, then I guess we will find out. But let's have a look-see. Let us have a quick little look-see. I will have to quickly snip the overlay. I don't really have another set here, so I'll just quickly ping this up. We will be right back for the very next match as I just quickly get this set up, just to see if this actually does work. And that would be and it looks like have a look, see. Has this match actually started yet? It is currently underway at the moment. I'm not entirely sure whereabouts we are at here. So, I'm honestly not 100% sure. It's always a little awkward to go through into a match mid-match. So what we are going to do is we are going to progress forwards. And we will take on Whale 2 Savage and RE5, provided that they are ready to go. Because I assume that they have... Have they started yet? Oh, we got another team. Another team has appeared. Grand Platz will be going up against Slaughterhouse. Was that a stand-in? Was that a new stand-in? Or did they just get a bye? If they got a bye, that's absolutely fine. And we'll just double check. And it looks like we are going to have winners quarterfinals coming up. In which case, and we're going to have two different teams showing off what they can do. But it looks like we should be able to get in a winners quarterfinal match coming up. I do apologize for the delays. It's a bit topsy-turvy, this tournament at the moment. But to be fair, as long as we all have fun, at the end of the day, that is the most important part. But yeah, it looks like, due to the fact that, you know, it's all well and good jumping into a match. That is mid-match, but unfortunately, you don't know what the scoreline currently is. I know that one team was up by 2 goals to 0, but it doesn't tell me if which team is currently up by a set or not, which is unfortunately the problem there. So it still feels like everybody's trying to second guess what the actual result is and what it will mean in the grand scheme of things. I'm just waiting to see. What happens here. The two teams apparently have readied up. But so far, well, let's see if the lobby is actually up. The lobby is up. So, oh my goodness me. I swear people do not know how to use the chat. I swear. It's always one of those things where it's like they had the lobby set up, but they hadn't actually started it yet, which is, yeah, cast, goal match. Alright, so we're going to go to Whale 2 Savage and RE5, see if either of those two teams have started yet. They've got their own thing to do, so let's have a look-see. And that is going to be that one, and that is going to be... Let's see if the lobby is up. No, it is not, which means they haven't started yet. So that crucially means that we may be doing a match very, very soon. Cool. Let me know when it's up. Okay, we do have our next match. We do have our next match. We'll be progressing in to winners quarterfinals, and it will be between two different teams. We had Jelk Esports and Booty Snatchers show us what they could do first and foremost. Now we go into Whale to Savage, and they will be going up against RE5. And the lobby should be up. So both of them winning their respective matches. Both 2-0. Savage took out Roommates, and RE5 took out Star Knights. Star Knights Elite and Star Knights B. Should be worth making sure that we get that properly indicated, because there are 2 Star Knights in this tournament. And we just need to quickly reset the score markers. And all of the text actually works this time round, so even better. You'll like to see it. We are still in best of 3s, so take of that what you will. Hopefully you're all sitting comfortably. Do remember that this is for a prize pot, and this is for NA teams only. So top 3 will get their hands on a slice of the prize pool, which is what everybody is fighting over. I mean, everybody wants to win at the end of the day, but if you can make it into top 3, you definitely make it worth your time. But even then, even if you don't quite win all of your rounds and make it that far, the experience that you could take away from this will always be something that you can salvage, because you get to figure out what you're good at, what things you need to work on. You know, you watched how it happened in the first match between Jelk and Booty Snatchers, where Jelk were pretty good on the offense, but not quite as stable on the defense side of things. And then we're going to have RE5 in the blue and Whale 2 Savage in the orange. And we are ready to go for winners quarter-finals. First match is underway, and the kickoff goes in the direction of Whale 2 Savage, who immediately hops it onto the backboard, but thankfully it is going to get thwarted away just for the time being, and a demo in mid-air as well takes Whale out, meaning they could not quite get the shot that they were looking for. Exidia does get a nice little forward through, and Whale coming in from the back. 20 seconds on the clock, they get the first goal, and really good play here from Water Taps, just coming it off the post, and Whale slots it into the top left corner. Brilliant setup play, and it gives Whale 2 Savage the opening goal. And Terra immediately going to bounce that right off the backboard. Unfortunately, the rest of their team wasn't quite able to come into a position to fling that back over as well. And so as a result, Whale going to set this up into the center. Terra intercepted, however, and it's poked onto the crossbar. Could this be the goal? It could have been an equalizer, but not quite. Just across the face of goal and off onto the post, but this threat is still very much alive. Cat has to come in to try and repel this, and this is going to be an opening here. Whale tries to do an interception, gets a dead stop on one, gets it past the other as well, sends it into the left corner, and Exetia is going to have to be very careful here. They're not going to lose that, they're not going to win that challenge either. But in the goal line is going to go sailing for it. So too does Terra, so 2 committing to that. Crucially though, they do send it into the orange half, so it works out for them on this occasion, but not something you want to be doing on a regular basis. Of that there is no doubt. Whale gonna try and intercept this one, make sure that it tries to clear it as much as they can, but it's another dead stopped ball. Neither team really getting a break here. Granted, they do have a goal lead here, and that's going to dip awkwardly. It's off the backboard, and Terra quickly sent it into the corner. Had to do that to make sure that nobody else could intercept that. Water Taps just lets that ball go into the corner. Caflexi couldn't quite win out on that challenge, and quickly rotates back towards the goal line. Votiv thought about going for the goal, but gets demoed in mid-air by Wales, and that was a miss as well. It was an unfortunate whiff there, and Catflex is going to guide this all the way down, but not quite on this occasion. Just misses out on goal. Sets up their teammate Whale, who sends it into the far corner. And so far, after 2 minutes of play, they only have a goal on the board, so this could still change. Although, having said that, oh my word, what a save from Terra! It bounced off the crossbar and just away to the left-hand side. A breath of fresh air there. A big sigh of relief as this ball falls awkwardly once again. Etc. just late in on the center line. Thought about committing for it, but allows Terra to do the thing. And my goodness me, a double save there. One from Whale and one from 1-2 Taps. Crucially keeps this in, keeps the lead intact, and that ball just off the post. Exidia, bit of a little bit of a fake out there. Thought that they were going to hit that. Actually didn't hit that. And I guess World 2 Savage thought they were going to hit it as well, because they unfortunately didn't hit it themselves. It was an odd little play there, but it worked out in RE5's favor as the ball comes off the backboard again. Sets up perfectly, but Votiv is going to get another save and keep their team very much alive in this match. It's off the corner, but cleared downfield by Cat, who's going to set up Whale. Shot on target, not quite. Saved anyway. And WotTwoTaps is going to set this straight back up, but cleared once again by Terra. Straight into Exidia, and that is the equalizer. What a pass. What a pass that was from Terra. Spotted the opportunity. Exa went for it, and straight into the center it goes. An equalizer for RE5 is exactly what they needed. And with 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock and another stalemate kickoff, well, anything can still change here. Into the corner it goes. WotTwoTaps was just waiting for the first hit, not wanting to commit too quickly. And we're going to see Cat try and challenge this. Exidia sent it towards the middle once again. WotTwoTaps keeps the thread alive, guides it down, and actually spikes that right into the other corner. Cat can't quite get the touch to it, and neither could Whale either. And WotTwoTaps has to rotate around pretty quickly here, knowing full well the tower is going to try and set this up. It's across the face of goal, so into the other corner. And can Exidia get anything on this? Not quite. WotTwoTaps with a brilliant touch! A fantastic touch from WotTwoTaps. And with 48 seconds left on the clock, it restores their advantage. How about that for a pick? Nothing that RE5 could do. And with that being said, oh dear. Straight back into the action. And what is WotTwoTaps going to do here? Unfortunately, they're going to get demoed with 30 seconds left on the clock. And for whatever reason, the camera has... Oh my! Oh my, was that an own goal? I absolutely think that was an own goal. They respawned, and we're going to see it happen again. They unfortunately turned right into it. They've just conceded an equalizer. And why in the world can I not get into this anymore? Like, the camera is just not wanting anything to do with this. Please get off of this. There we go. There we are. We are back into where it needs to be. And a turnaround. An absolute turnaround. Exidia gets the lead. They get the lead back. What a beautiful mid-air stop that was. Exidia takes the lead for RE5. They came from 2-0 down to score 3 in relative quick succession and out of nowhere at that. And with 10 seconds left on the clock, it looks like they've turned this around perfectly and will take the point with 5 seconds left on the clock. It's a dead stop on the halfway line. Exidia clears it to the other side. Nobody is really there, but the ball is still alive. Vodov has to send this into the corner and does so. This should be that. It's going to bounce gently and harmlessly off of the floor. And RE5 with one heck of a comeback there, and Party, they will. And I do apologize, the camera unfortunately balked there and just centered it on one of the Whale 2 Savage players. I do apologize for that, so I couldn't probably talk you through that latter segment, but my goodness me, what a response from RE5. They scored that goal to get the equalizer. They then went and lost another 2 goals to Whale 2 Savage. But it didn't matter in the end because, my word, those 2 goals came thick and fast. And how about that for a turnaround? The kickoff does go into the side of Whale 2 Savage as we start ourselves off very close and cagey affair. And another immediate shot. WotTwoTaps, I think, just clipped the post. And so that is another ball not going to give them the lead on this occasion. Terra going to try and chase this, but doesn't really have the boost, so they're going to rotate back, and it's a wise decision to do. Whale goes for the challenge, but there isn't able to get it. Thankfully, Flexi was on hand, to get the save and crucially keep the score level after 30 seconds played. No quick goals on this occasion. Terra tries to go for the mid-air challenge on Whale. Not going to happen on this occasion. It's bounced off the right corner and now off the backboard as well. But crucially cleared once more by Terra. Not going to give Whale 2 Savage a chance to get back into this. Cat gets demoed. Gives Votiv and RE5 the chance to maybe commit to a bit of an attack of their own. Terra just lingers on the wall. Goes for the goal. It was dipping and Whale had to crucially give it an additional touch, and WorldTwoTaps also gets in the way of another shot on target, and this time Cat successfully clears it right back down the field. Off the corner it goes. Who's going to meet it on this occasion? It is going to be Whale, who just lingers around on that halfway line, and it's crucial to know what the rotations are like going in for both teams. There's always someone on that halfway line, and Flexi is going to get the first goal, and Whale 2 Savage, just like in the previous match, will start with the lead. Flexi took it past everybody, and just the slightest, the smallest of touches will send it on across the goal line and give them that lead. But they know full well what RE5 are capable of, and they cannot afford to let them get an equalizer on this occasion. WorldTwoTaps trying to go for that quick little push. It's coming dipping down dangerously, and if nobody got a touch to that, Whale was absolutely gonna dunk that in there. And again, another slight touch from WorldTwoTaps. Again, sometimes it's just the smallest touches like that could just take it away from you. But crucially, it's another save as Votov attempts to clear this. Exedia wins out the challenge in midair on this occasion, as Flexi tries to come darting on in. Not going to happen on this occasion though, as Whale, no boost though, so they're not going to be able to really threaten this too much. But they're going to try and keep this threat alive and maybe set up their teammates who do come boosting on in. It's WorldTwoTaps who sees an opportunity. It bounces off the corner. Great little attack from Cat. Could not quite make it past the defense. Vertov got in the way. In fact, two of them were in the way there. An absolute wall waiting for that ball. There's not going to be a 2-goal cushion on this occasion, and Terra gets a save in the midst of all of that. Doesn't really have the boost. Votov at least getting that max boost as it goes across the face of goal once again. Dips down into the other corner. Flexi not really close to being able to challenge for this, and WorldTwoTaps needs to make sure that this does not go the other way into an advantageous push for RE5. It's dipping, it's dangerous. Whale gets a touch, but again, Exedia gets in the way, but it doesn't matter because WorldTwoTaps comes spiraling on in, and there was no way they were missing that. All of the cars were outside of the goal, and it again straight in it goes, no trouble at all. And it's a 2-goal cushion for Whale 2 Savage. And a quick little resurgence needed there. They're going to try and make sure they do not concede points on this occasion. As the ball goes spiraling on down. As we see, Cat Flexi going to try and guide us once again towards the goal. It is going to get cleared off by Vertov, who immediately pushes in for the counter push, spotting an opportunity. I think they thought that they were a bit further away than they actually were, because the pair of them came closing in at quite some speed. Whale not going to quite get the touch that they were looking for, and Cat has to make a very crucial save there. Another demo, but this might give them a chance to go in for the counter push, and Vertiv knows this. They're just going to let it go as slowly as possible. Just like bait them out, just fake them out just a little bit. Going with that intimidation, going, look, we know what you're going to do here. As Exedia goes into the corner once again, maybe going to set up their teammate and does so, but Whale again crucially gets their car in the way. Another rebound attempt, this time saved by WorldTwoTaps, and it's going all the way down, coast to coast. Almost an immediate counter push goal, but not on this occasion. Gets another save in there. It's off the backboard. Good setup. Nobody got a touch to it. No one got a touch to it on the side of Whale 2 Savage. And Terra hits it off the backboard, and Exedia just slams it right on down. It rebounds into the top corner. It's 2-1 with 48 seconds left on the clock. Kickoff once again, going the way of Whale 2 Savage, but they know that they've been in this position before. They cannot afford to let them get an equalizer again. Not so late into this match. They took the lead off of it last time round. It would just be an equalizer with 30 seconds left on the clock. but that can be the difference between overtime and that obviously comeback story. Whatutap sets up another good shot on target, saved by Votivs. 20 seconds left on the clock. Whale 2 Savage know that if they could just hold on, they'll take this to match 3. They do not want the stress of an overtime situation with 10 seconds left on the clock. Votiv sees the ball just coming down towards the halfway line, but it's going back into their own half. It's not what they need at all. It's a dead stop on the floor, and that's exactly what Whale 2 Savage were looking for. A dead stop on the floor means that they just basically circled it off, made sure that RE5 could not get any kind of a touch on that, and it means we are going to see match number 3 for the first time today. The in-game crowd chanting "we want more," and rightly so, because we are having to go into match number 3 to break this tiebreaker. It is the first one of the stream tonight. These kind of things, they do have to happen, don't they? And to be fair, it just goes to show how close these two teams are. They are giving it everything they can. And the engines are revving up once again. Match number 3 is about to be underway. It's winner takes all at this point in time. A place in the semi-finals are up for grabs. Well, sees an opportunity, heads it off the post, but not going to get anything on this occasion. Terra hopping in for the 1v1, not going to quite win it out, and Whatutaps has to just quickly rotate back towards the goal line, knowing full well that a quick little counterattack could be coming, and now they're going to drive this all the way into the corner. Terra just sends it towards Exodia. Cat knowing full well they could try and go with the interception, but just not quite getting there in time. But this is again another little setup. It's off the crossbar, and Votov knew exactly where that was going and gets their car in the path of that shot, saving it beautifully. Off the wall we go, and a nice little counter push tap. That if that had hit, that would have been perfect. It's across the face of goal again, and just off the corner of the crossbar as Whatutaps dribbles it past one, takes the shot on target, saved once again, and a nice another little dummy there from the side of RE5. Again, just stolen out that attack, making them think that they were not going to hit that. And Votov just could not quite get in there with the finishing touch. That would have been catastrophic there for Whale 2 Savage had that one gone through. Exedia going to bounce it off the back wall. Beautiful tap by Volev, but a good save from Whatutaps. Just didn't quite have the speed on it. And it's a really good save in the end. Exedia gets a full-on stop in mid-air. Going to lose out the challenge in the end, and Whale sees an opportunity, but they're not going to hit it in time. Terra comes out of nowhere to send that ball into the orange corner. Terra now setting up. This is going to be intercepted by Whale, who passes it to Cat. Votov has to quickly rotate back just in case Exedia couldn't quite get to it, as Terra once again tries to line up the site of the goal line, and Exedia had to bail out of that. And it was a good thing they did so, because they were able to get to that ball just in time to clear it back downfield. And Votiv tries to set up for the corner. Exedia doesn't win out the challenge. Just a little bit too much speed there from Whatutap. And Exedia is in a really bad place here. Sets up nicely for Cat, but not going to get anything out of it. It's just into the corner for the time being. Does get max boost. Gets them rotated back around, and Whale again just not able to win out the challenge on this occasion. Terra flicks it up towards the corner. Half of the match done and dusted. Exedia has been demoed, but they couldn't take advantage of this Whale 2 Savage. They just weren't able to get into that ball as quickly as they would have liked to. Exedia tries to go for the dribble out of their own field, but it's not going to happen on this occasion. Terra waited very patiently for their chance to go in for the shot on target, but it's not going to happen on this occasion. Ball just off the side of the crossbar, and now cleared all the way back into the orange corner, and Exedia gets a crucial bounce to this, and this is going to be very difficult there, and Whatutaps crucially gets a touch to keep that ball away. So somehow neither team have managed to find a goal in match number 3, and we've only just got over 90 seconds left here to decide who goes through to win a semi-final. Up towards the backboard it goes. It's off the backboard for real this time round, but unfortunately nobody was there to meet it. Votov realizing they're not in the most opportune situation here. Watches the ball in midair, just gets passed back down in towards the corner. They are in position to try and go for the clearance, but it's not going to go far, although Exegia is going to make sure it goes a little bit further in towards the goal line territory. It went past Water Taps, but crucially, it was just going a little bit left of the goal. And not having to worry about it on this occasion, but crucially, it's still anyone's game here. We're into the final minute, and it must be said, both teams, this is how balanced both of these teams have been. The score lines have always been close. Both of the games so far have had pretty late goals coming in, but this is really saving it as late as we could get. Cat not able to get to that one. Terra slices it in towards the goal line, but it's not going to go that far. Doesn't really have the speed on it. Whale tries to go for the setup and gets it! 1-2 Taps gets the brilliant setup. How about that? 24 seconds on the clock. Whale was just waiting on the wall. 1-2 Taps hits it square into the corner, and nobody was saving that. It was exactly what they needed, and they have the lead. 3 games in a row, Real to Savage have had the first goal of each match, as they send it right back down in towards RE5 with 15 seconds left on the clock. Votiv couldn't quite get a touch to it. Terra tries to keep this alive into the corner. 10 seconds left on the clock. The ball is high and it's dangerous. Off towards the right it goes, but it's back into the blue half and nobody is there for it. It's going in at 0 seconds, and with that it seals it. Whale to Savage get the goal. They get the win right at the... It's a buzzer beater. It is simply a buzzer beater. And Whale to Savage win in style. It's a 2-0 match. That was close from start to finish. And the action came right at the end. How about that? The shot and the saves. It was a very stalemate match. Neither team could find a way through until 30 seconds left on the clock. There was me thinking that an overtime might be coming on, and credit to RE5. That was a phenomenal match. Unfortunately, that triple commit just sealed it away from them. I mean, obviously you have to go for that kind of commitment. With 10 seconds left on the clock, you have to find that equalizer. You have to do whatever it takes. But unfortunately, just straight down the other end. And that is where that goal is going to have came from. So it's just how it goes. It is just literally how it goes. So with that, we are going to see a few more teams moving on forwards. Mediocre at best do take out Star Knights Beast. They move on to take on Dino Park. Slaughterhouse took out Grand Platts. That match also going to a 2-1. So 2 matches in winners quarterfinals going the distance. You'll like to see that happen. It's very, very nice for that to happen. Mediocre at best also have beaten Dino Park as well. They've beaten them by 2 points to 0. And we know Booty Snatchers and Astro team are currently going at it. Astro team going 2-1 up against Abyssal. So a match down in the round 1 bracket also going the distance. So you like to see that. It does mean that between Whale to Savage and RE5, we are going to have our first winners semi-final. Be ready. And that is Mediocre at best versus Whale to Savage. And you know what? I think we are probably going to go straight on into that. And I will just double check in the Discord to see if that is indeed going to be how this plays out. And it looks like... Oh, and we also have... Okay, so we have both of the semi-finals ready to go. So Slaughterhouse Booty Snatchers and Mediocre at best versus Whale to Savage. And I think we will stick with our Whale to Savage friends. And yeah, we are definitely going to do this. So it'll be mediocre at best going up against Whale to Savage. In this tournament, they are seeded 2 and 3 respectively. So we'll see how this plays out. The underground bracket is off to a good start as well. Jelk knocked out Abyssal 2-0. Star Knights B going through on a bye because Vola was unfortunately disqualified. And Star Knights Elite beaten Roommates 2-0. Grand Platts and Star Knights are fighting each other down there, as are Aztec Team and Star Knights B. Dana Park will take on Jelk Esports, and RE5 will now take on Team Rapture. So that is how we will be doing things here. So hopefully you will all join us in just a moment. Please sit back and relax. That is absolutely the wrong screen. I do apologize. It is 11 p.m. over here. I know this is an American tournament, and I am a UK caster. Make sense of that what you will. To be fair, it's a lot of fun, and it's great to be able to do stuff like this. You know, it's just part of like an ongoing commitment of mine to say that I can start as early as possible for casting, and I can go as late as possible for casting, to a degree. Plus, we have fun along the way. And that's the most important part. As long as we're having fun, I don't care what time I stay up to. I could stay up until 1 if I absolutely have to, because it's good fun that way. And we're just getting the passwords sorted now. I'm also going to wait to make sure when it is up, and I will just quickly update the team names as well. I don't know if Whale to Savage will... I think hopefully Whale to Savage will stay as orange. It will be convenient that way. And mediocre at best. You gotta love the long names. And to be fair, I do like it when we have team names that are so different. Like we can have like teams that just have like 3 letters to them, or 2 letters and a number to them, and then you have the teams that just have a really long title, and sometimes it ends up being too long for the actual team title for the stream overlays. So it's just like having to abbreviate it, or just like pick maybe 2 words to feature in it. I feel like a lot of different tournament organizers and casters probably relate to that. Is there a prize pool? There is indeed a prize pool, and a really good chance, a really good time to remind you all that that is indeed what these teams are fighting over. Remember that this is a double elimination tournament. Oh, sorry, it's need a little bit of a drink. It is getting quite warm in here. So, the prize pool, my friends. I have lost the details. There they are. So, first place will net themselves $48. Second place will net $24, and third place will net $15. So basically, you make it to winners final, and that will be that. You are guaranteed to get something, but obviously everybody wants to go for that first place finish. It's a crucial little thing to go for. And even if you don't make it, you take away a lot of experience from this. Like, a lot of your strengths and a lot of your weakness can be shown by taking part in these kind of tournaments. Like, it's all well and good doing scrims against other teams, but sometimes going into the tournament, it really does help as well, because it's like suddenly it's like the stakes are there. It's this is the time to really show up. So there's a lot that you can always take away from stuff like this, and it's fun. It's a lot of fun. And I'm just gonna see if it is up, and it does look like it is indeed up. So we will be joining it. I swear. The match has already started. The match has already started, my friends, and well, it's goalless. It was goalless. It was goalless all the way up until I said that, and the second we join in, it's Whale to Savage who gets the first goal. Ah, dear me. Right, everything is absolutely backwards because unfortunately nobody, once again, nobody alerted me that this was what was going on. And that is an immediate 2-goal lead. The 2-goal lead almost immediately with 1 minute left on the clock. And Whale to Savage are already up by 2-0. Another dead kickoff, and unfortunately, this time round for Mediocre, it's not looking great for them at the moment. Getting absolutely tested in this semi-final, and unfortunately not gonna get the ball on that occasion. It's off the crossbar, but thankfully Knack does finally manage to get a car involved and get the save, crucially keeping them in this match with 20 seconds left on the clock. It is still very much right in front of the face of goal, but finally does get cleared somewhat downfield. Knack just keeping themselves on the goal line, knowing full well they're going to have to try and hit this and go for the goal. With 5 seconds left on the clock, it's back into their own half, and with that, it looks like Whale to Savage are immediately going to take this and don't quite get the last second goal on this occasion, but already off to a fantastic start. They lead the set by a point to 0. And look at that, there's so many shots on target. Apparently I missed a lot of stuff right there. Again, nobody knows how to heckin' use the chat to say when it's going on. It's okay, it's fine, it's absolutely fine. So Mediocre at best, unfortunately already going down. A lot of both teams having the same amount of saves going in there, which is pretty spectacular, it must be said. So we are going to have Whale to Savage in blue and Mediocre at best in orange. Our second match is underway. This is for a spot in winners final and also a spot in top 3. I think that should be the thing that I should be stressing out more than anything. Winning this match means that you are guaranteed a place in the top 3 of this tournament. And already setting up off the backboard, and that is another fantastic goal. It's WhatToTaps scoring on all 4s. Cat hits it off the back wall, and WhatToTaps comes in uncontested, slips it past 2, and that is a lead for Whale to Savage already. Starting off as they finished the previous match in mighty fine fashion. WhatToTaps just quickly looks on around, gets the max boost, realizes that they're in a little bit of a sticky situation here, and Cat does almost get the clearance, but it's back into their own corner, and this forces WhatToTaps to fling it just past the side of their own post, but it's crucially set up, and there is the equalizer. Mediocre at best, Mediocre not in the slightest. Knack just winning out, catches them off guard, and the bounce was fortunate enough. It sends it into the goal, and that is an equalizer immediately. We haven't passed the first minute, but already this is very close, but a kickoff goal! The kickoff goal took it right away from them. How about that? It was perfectly centered, and Wayne, well, they just couldn't miss from there. That 1-goal lead restored. And again, we haven't even gotten out of the first minute yet. Ball goes up towards the right-hand corner. Ryan going to try and guide this back down to safety, but not on this occasion. Well, goes for the setup, but inadvertently puts it back towards their own goal. And this could be an oh my gosh. It's a catastrophe. It's an absolute catastrophe. Mediocre at best are 3-1 up. And another dead stop, and this could be another kickoff goal. Whale thankfully got in the way of it and had to come right back in with a massive U-turn to save that as well. Back towards the backboard it goes. Knack goes in. Doesn't quite get enough on the rebound. And it is going to finally get cleared up. I do apologise. I was calling orange Whale to Savage for the longest time. But that's because I had Whale to Savage as orange in the previous set. But yeah, it is mediocre at best who are leading here by 3-1. Absolutely crucial for them here. And a dead stop as well in the centre. WaterTap's just biding their time and waiting. Don't really have the boost on hand to be able to help it. Now they finally do, as it goes back up towards the backboard. Knack not going to win it out on this occasion. Watches it go all the way back down onto their own side, and everybody committed up hard there. LS just thankfully get it in the save, and now they watch this ball go right back down into the corner. And WaterTaps was just slowly guiding it away. Didn't really have the boost there, so it was just damage limitation on that, as Knack bowls it over Cat, but couldn't quite convert it into another goal. It would have been great for them to do so, but not on this occasion. 2-goal cushion is all that stands between mediocre at best taking us to match 3. As LS decides to go for the challenge. I'm not so sure if they won it the way they would have liked to, and Whale knows they've got a chance to really set up a bit of a threat here. It's going to go back towards the halfway line, and Vine wins out that challenge and sets up LS. Going to send it towards the backboard, only as far as Whale though. And this is a very dangerous position here that Whale to Savage find themselves in, that they got the initial goal, but they're going to watch this slip away here. Vine chases it all the way, hoping their teammate gets to this, but not quite. They're going to watch Whale try to go for the intercept, and LS finally sets up Vine, but they can't win out on this occasion. Cat Flexi gets an all-important touch to it. They don't really have the boost, but now they do. Sets up Whale, and LS crucially makes the save. Keeps this just about alive. Cat Flexi going to bounce and guide it beautifully past a lot of them. A good play from Cat. Sends it downwards. Spikes it back in towards themselves and guides it past the pair of them. Now it's just 1 goal in it. 1 minute 40 left on the clock. And Whale to Savage could still yet take the set by 2 points to 0. But they've still got to find another goal here to take that away from them. A demo coming up from Cat will not help them in the slightest. And Whale isn't going to win out on that challenge even. Has to quickly rotate back towards the goal line. WaterTaps thinks about going for it. I think inadvertently got in the way of Cat Flexi. Good setup play. Managed to flick it over one. And that is an amazing shot. And the momentum carries it forward. It's 3-3. Vine must have thought they saved it, but WaterTaps sends it in with all sorts of speed. It bounces off the crossbar and goes in. Equalizer with 1 minute 15 on the clock. And it starts off in Whale to Savage's favour, although that ball is going to find its way loose. And LS is just waiting to see where this is going to dip. It's not looking good for them here as WaterTaps sets it up. Vine does manage to get a touch to it. 1 minute left on the clock as Cat Flexi tries to stall out here. Whale goes in. WaterTaps couldn't quite win out on this occasion, and Whale gets shunted as well. And Cat Flexi realised there was no way they were going to be able to get anything out of a potential push from there. Bides their time, sends it up towards the backboard. Whale couldn't quite get the touch that they were looking for, but it's still lingering, and that is not the best touch in the world. But finally, Knack clears it right back downfield. Whale sends it to WaterTaps off the backboard as they come spinning on in. But crucially, Vine is on the goal line and is ready to clear it. But so much pressure, it's off the crossbar again! It is off the crossbar again, and WaterTaps couldn't quite get the finishing touch they were looking for either. Across the face of goal, with 7 seconds left on the clock, LS knows they have to defend this. It's off the backboard. Whale not going to hit it. Cat Does hit it off the back ball, off the double tap, but it's not going to happen. It's off the wall again. It's still not quite hit the floor. It has now. And for the first time in the stream today, we have overtime. Mediocre have to score this to keep their chances of a top 3 finish alive. Whale 2 Savage need to score this to take the victory. Cat gonna immediately come in with the save. 10 seconds gone. They had to get that quickly back downfield. Whale thought about committing, but realized the ball is still in a dangerous territory here. As they come in, it's across the face of goal. It's somehow saved by Whale. I thought it was going to sneak past the post, but it didn't. Whale, crucially, got a touch to it and keeps this scoreline level. Remember, it is essentially golden goal rules. Whoever scores it, wins it. Vine thought they were set up, but unfortunately, it is Knack who gets the save. And as the ball comes claundering back down, LS crucially gets the dribble out, pops it towards the halfway line. Whale 2 Taps, sends it back towards the right hand corner. This is gonna be very interesting to see how this is gonna play out. Whale leaves it. It's off the corner, inadvertently off their own goal line there from LS. Whale 2 Taps realizes they've got a chance to maybe spike this up. It goes up into the air, back down towards the halfway line. 1 minute has passed. Neither team have managed to find a goal just yet. One out once again on the wall as we go back down into the blue half. Cat clears it right back down the field, and it's quite central as well, so they have to force it towards the corner. Any and all angle can be scored at, but the center is always the easiest to do it from. Oh, they got past one though, and thankfully Cat is the lone defender, gets the clearance and keeps this threat alive. Knack, knowing full well they're going to have to find a way of dribbling it past one. They almost do, but the stall out is very, very crucial, and Cat realizing don't really need to do too much, but that ball is going across the face of goal. This threat could still be set up. Whale 2 Taps hits it towards the middle. Everybody went for that, but nobody got a touch to it. LS still gets the goal line set up, but Whale 2 Taps gets the save. LS not going to quite win the challenge, but at least deflects it back towards the corner. The demo happens, and Whale 2 Taps scores it. Whale 2 Savage managed to find a way back and win this by 2 points to 0. Whale 2 Taps just about got it through. The demo didn't matter. What a finish in this semi-final. It ends at 2 points to 0 in the favor of Whale 2 Savage, but what a match that was. Wow. Mediocre at best. They had a 2-goal cushion, and as the time wore on, the momentum slowly crept back into Whale 2 Savage's point of view, and we took it to overtime. And what an overtime finish it was. They booked their ticket into top 3 of that, there is no doubt. Oh my word, what a fantastic match we just witnessed there. And like I said, it means that Whale 2 Savage, they get themselves into the top 3. They are guaranteed to win some part of the prize pool that is up for grabs for today. But now it just depends on whether or not they can book their ticket into grand final and guarantee that the worst they will get will be the second place spot, because you just never know how things will go in this competition. So, whilst we exit to menu and wait for everybody else to ready on up, remember that we will have winners final coming up very, very soon. And just an update as to what is happening elsewhere. Remember that the underground bracket is still going on. So, you know, it's never over until it's over. RE5 are through into Underground Round 3. Team Rapture unfortunately getting disqualified there as well. Dino Park and Jelk Esports, those two are still currently fighting. The winner of that match will go up against RE5. Aztec Team and Star Knights B, they are currently going up against each other. The winner of that will go up against Grand Plat, who have eliminated Star Knights Elite in a 2-0 match. Now, do remember that the winner of that set will then go up against Mediocre at Best. The winner of RE5 versus either Dino or Jelk will take on the loser of Slaughterhouse and Booty Snatchers. I'm going to assume that that match is still going on at the moment. And yeah, it looks like they have indeed joined the lobby, so I do believe they are currently playing that as we speak. So once they are done, we will get winners final up for you. I'm just going to take a quick little breather whilst I wait for that match to end. When we come back, we will have winners final, so I can actually use the BRB screen for realsies this time. So we'll play you some sweet, tasty music. And I will be right back, my friends. Okay, my friends, welcome on back. I was almost going to say TCS Gaming Channel, but it is not my gaming channel. It is not my stream. It is the Nexus Sports stream. Welcome on back. We've got our Rocket League tournament gearing up towards Winners Final. This is a top 3 match. The winner of this books their ticket into Grand Final to fully contest for either first or second place. The top 2 spots of the prize pool. The loser will hop down into the Underground Finals. They are still in top 3, so they'll still get a slice of the prize pool no matter what happens. But crucially, they'll have that little bit extra work to do if they want to book their tickets up there. We are going to be joining in for that Winners Final. It will be between Booty Snatchers and Whale 2 Savage. Looks like everybody is just queuing on in now. Or not. It looks like people are leaving the lobby almost immediately, but that's fine. That is just how it goes. It looks like I think the match inadvertently started, so it looks like everybody left the lobby, which is unfortunate. So yeah, it looks like they are just gonna quickly fix that. Sometimes you just hate to see moments like those go down, but it's just how it goes sometimes. These two teams have been doing incredibly well up till this point. We'll just have a quick look at the bracket. Booty Snatchers have gotten this far. They beat... Let's see which teams they beat. They built Jelk in the opener, 2 points to 0. They beat Aztec team 2 points to 1. And then they had another 2-1 match. That one against Slaughterhouse, who were the top seeds coming into this. Whale 2 Savage, in the meantime, pretty much winning all of this 2-0 with the exception of RE5. That match was a close match from start to finish. Just about eking that at 2-1 in the end. And even the mediocre at best one was a very close match, leaving it until the dying seconds, especially going in to overtime as well, to have to find a way of sealing that match. It looks like we are going to try and jump back in. It looks like they have got it reset, so we're going to try joining again. No, we're not. It is actually down. So a little bit of complication there. So we're gonna have this match started up as soon as we can. It is the important stage, as you probably are aware. The underground bracket is currently going on as we speak. RE5 are going up against Dino Park, and Aztec team are going up against Grand Platz. That is happening in underground round 3. The winners of those 2 respective matches will go up against Slaughterhouse and Mediocre at best in that order. So plenty to play for down there. I do believe I am probably not going to be around to do the underground portion of the stream, which is the quarterfinals, semis, and then the underground finals themselves. So this may be the last one we get to do. It looks like we're just waiting for the lobby and the code to change, and then hopefully we will get this geared up as soon as we can. As a reminder that the prize pool is as follows. I do have the announcement. All of the information that I do need should be right here, and there it is. So third place will get $15, second place will get $24, and the top prize of $48 will go to our winning team. Like I said, it is double elimination. This is a double elimination bracket, so I will let you all know what is happening down in the underground bracket as and when things do come up. And hopefully, with more tournaments that we run on a regular basis, we'll hopefully get more teams to be involved and hopefully promote as many other players as possible. Because let's face it, there's a lot of people out there who are wanting to go for that competitive environment, and we've had some pretty nice matches so far. We've had some very close matches, it must be said, from start to finish. Like we've pretty much had everything. We've had 0-second goals, we've had the overtimes, we've had the comebacks. We've really had it all so far. So it looks like we do have another lobby back up. I am just going to quickly give this a refresh to make sure it's either the same or if it's a different code. Just gonna see what's going on here. Okay, so I think it might be the same. And it looks like we are gonna now jump straight back in. Server is up. And hopefully we'll be starting off our winners final in style. And yes, we are indeed up. We are ready to go. So Whale to Savage versus the Booty Snatchers. Gotta love these team names. And once again, Booty Snatchers are just their wording is a little off, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. And it looks like Whale 2 Savage are going to be in the blue once again. You got Cat, Flexi, Whale, What 2 Taps, Corner, Relic, and Ultra on the side of Booty Snatchers. Both teams are ready to go. So, my friends, this is your first top 3 match of the session. It is still best of 3 as a reminder. And away we go. And already the first demo coming out in 4 seconds as Cat hits the deck immediately. Whale not going to quite get anything on that go round as Relic quickly hops back towards the corner, gets the max boost so that they can better help their teammates come in with the defense. What 2 Taps gets a crucial little tap, no pun intended, into the corner. And Cat sets it soaring straight off the backboard. And this will be a great opportunity. And it is for the first goal of the winners final. Straight in there. What 2 Taps just waiting patiently. Ultra was not around. And unfortunately, no one was going to stop that goal going any further. 30 seconds down. 1-0 in the favor of Whale 2 Savage. And a demo coming out. This time it is the Cat once again who goes down, but that doesn't matter in the slightest because they're straight on in the offense, and Cat comes straight back in from respawn all the way down into another goal scoring opportunity. Beautiful setup play once again, and Whale 2 Savage have 2 goals in the first 40 seconds of winners final. Absolutely stamping their name all over this match, and Corner and the Booty Snatchers have it all to do already as it bounces off towards the backboard and almost a 3rd goal. Cat Flexi was in the right place, just could not quite convert it down on this occasion. And there is a goal back already. Both teams are operating on full cylinders. Ultra just goes straight up for it, slams it back down and right past the defender. 2-1 already, and this is just the first minute of this match. There's going to be plenty more fireworks to come here, and another nice little save there, this time from Whale, who keeps the scoreline at 2-1 for the time being. Remember, they are looking for an equalizer here, and a demo takes Ultra out of it. Corner tried to get past at least one of them to keep this threat alive, and actually gets a nice little shunt there as well, but crucially Relic does get a touch to it and sends it back into their own half, and Whale gets a shot on target. Corner has to go in to try and get a deflection. A little team shunt there, and that's going to drop dangerously. They are going to try and clear this, but Cat Flexi is going to go up. Are they going to get another dunk? Not this time. It's just off the backboard, but it's dipping down awkwardly. A massive team shunt, and Cat gets demoed for their troubles. Whale, unfortunately, has to wait it out. That's still a dangerous ball. It's just off the crossbar, and Cat, again, trying to come racing on in with another respawn respawn goal, but not to happen on this occasion. And Corner made a very bold move to go blasting on in, and it's a good thing they did, because not only did they save it, they almost got the goal! Oh, it bounced awkwardly, it came in off the crossbar, and away! They couldn't quite get a... Oh no! Oh, you hate to see it. They, from almost scoring the equalizer to immediately getting counter-pushed of their own It's a 3-1 lead now for Wail to Savage. Oh my goodness me, and living up to their names. That was absolutely savage. Like I said, Booty Snatchers nearly got the equalizer, but now they are 2 goals down once again. Ultra just waiting and finally staking up, which probably means they are rotating backwards, and they are going to need to rapidly do so now as the ball goes past the halfway line, and WhottWhoTaps is going to try and guide this and spikes it right in there. And that is a 3-goal lead now, and Wail to Savage have the momentum. And just look at that styling, just immediately seeing it towards the ground, gives it that little extra speed and just pokes it straight into the net. Past the halfway mark of the first match, and already Booty Snatchers have a lot to do if they want to try and find a way back into this winner's final set. They're 3 goals down in the first match alone. It is still early days though, but in best of 3s you have to be able to get the goals where they matter the most. Relic quickly rotating back towards the goal line, waiting for their teammate to see what they can do first. WhottWhoTaps hits it off the wall, gonna set themselves up and now passes it into Cat. Thankfully Relic is in the right place, comes zooming on in. Doesn't quite win the challenge on WhottWhoTaps, but that's a really good shot right back down into the corner. And Wail sees an opportunity. Can they go for all of the speed? They can, but Corner does indeed have the patience and wherewithal to just wait it out and deflect it when they need to. However, Wail sets up, just about loses out on that interception though, but the threat is still alive as they quickly go rotated in, and it's an own goal! It's an own goal, unfortunately. WhottWhoTaps gets the poke. They were going to chase this to try and make sure it stays up, but unfortunately, in trying to clear it, Ultra inadvertently squeezes it past their own post. And with that, it's a 4-goal lead here for Wail to Savage, who are on an absolute tear in this competition. Taking it past one defender once again. WhottWhoTaps setting up off the back, well, not off the back, but off the ceiling rather. And Cat Flexi, unfortunately, is going to dangle up there with no boost. Going to have to come down the slow way past the face of goal as WhottWhoTaps tries to rebound it back in. Again off the corner, but not to be on this occasion. It is cleared all the way back upfield. Unfortunately for Booty Snatchers, they've got it all to do in 50 seconds. And Wail is going to try and get another dunk in. But it's a double save there. Pressure's still on, just off to the side of the backboard. And Cat cannot get a touch on it on this occasion. Another fantastic save, but these saves are for naught if they can't get any goals in the bag. Cat Flexi gets a save up on the ceiling. And with 30 seconds left on the clock, it's looking more and more academic that Wail to Savage are going to take the lead. It's off the crossbar and the backboard again. Ultra tries to go for the long-range goal and gets it. Gets a consolation goal at the very least with 14 seconds on the clock. Just guides it comfortably just past one and down past the crossbar. So, well, I mean, stranger things have happened, but surely Booty Snatchers are not going to be able to score 3 goals in 14 seconds. Wail keeps this ball in the blue corner, and with 8 seconds left on the clock, it is pretty much academic now that Wail to Savage will take the first point of this set in winners final. But it's still a long way to, I say a long way to go. It is still a best of 3, but there's still everything to play for here as Wail to Savage take the initial win. And again, look at the saves that were coming out there from the side of Booty Snatchers. They've definitely got some good stats on the board, and Ultra with 5 shots on goal, but look at the sheer consistency between Wail to Savage. 6, 3 and 4 shots respectively. 6 shots, 4 of those turning into goals. That just shows not to show how accurate they are, but how deadly Wail to Savage are when it comes to goal scoring opportunities. I mean, one of them is a season 13 grand champion. I would hope that would probably explain it in and of itself, but it's still anything to play for here, as Booty Snatchers know they have to win this match to keep their chances of booking their ticket into grand finals alive. Match number 2 is underway as Cat Flexi immediately goes in for the aggressive plays, but not going to get anything on this occasion. WhottWhoTaps quickly U-turning their initial jump around and sent it back, well, at least tempted to send it back towards orange, but now it finally does. And Relic is going to see that ball just guided just a little bit away from them here. And suddenly they're going to have to be on the back foot here. And Caflex has to clear this. They do. Sets up Whale in the process. It's off the backboard and around. But it's back towards their own goal here. Thankfully, it's a comfortable save for WhatToTaps. But it still had to be done. And that rebound nearly going in as well. A double save there keeps Ultra off the scoreboard. And again, another little tap. Still send them up here. And they're playing a dangerous game. Demo on Cat, which means that they do have a player advantage, but Whale is crucially gonna get the clearance, and that is gonna have to force the save out of them there. Corner quickly just waits a little bit here, just plays this a little bit patiently, and loses out on the interception as a result. Cat tries to get a little setup, and Ultra is gonna just dribble it past one of them, not as far as WhatToTaps though, and everybody missing that ball, and that could be dangerous here. It's dipping off the backboard, and that's a goal! That's a goal, and it's exactly what Booty Snatchers needed. Everybody committed there, and Corner knew for a fact that there was no one who was going to get in the way of that one. They take the lead. It's exactly what they needed. And away we go for the kickoff, and the kickoff goes in the favor of Booty Snatchers, would you believe it? WhatToTaps does have the max boost, and they are just going to aerial dribble this all the way to the goal, and Relic quickly goes, no you don't, we are not having any of that, my friend. Off into the bottom right corner it goes, still keeping this thread alive, and Booty Snatchers know that there is going to be a lot of aggression coming up from Whale2Savage. They did put 4 goals past them in the previous match as a result, and that ball was almost accurate, just shy off the post, and a demo from Relic meaning that they could not come in for any additional help. However, having said that, they are going to send this back down, and that was the worst touch that they could have had there, Whale2Savage. It puts them in a dangerous position here. Cat has got to find a way of clearing this, just about pinches it out, and keeps it towards the halfway line. This Corner tries to set up once again. It's a dangerous ball, it's off the back wall and dipping, but Cat just waits it out. They're in the right place at the right time, and that is an amazing save from WhatToTaps. That must have been a goal line save. That was going in without a shadow of a doubt. But again, right place, right time as Ultra sends it back towards the corner. They're just going to boost on their corner. Going to try and come up, but doesn't quite get the touch that they were looking for. And this gives them a chance to go in for a counter play. It's off the backboard and dipping dangerously. Somehow the equalizer does not come, and it's cleared back downfield by Corner. 2 minutes left on the clock. 1 goal lead for Booty Snatchers, knowing they have to win this point to keep their grand finals opportunities alive. And somehow they could not get a 2-goal cushion either, as they try to clear it back downfield to stop Whale2Savage from going. Oh, they couldn't quite dip it in time, and it's a miss as well. It's another whiff, unfortunately, there for Booty Snatchers, and they could rue this opportunity as they set up for a quick counter push. Whale2Savage not going to quite be able to get the challenge for this. WhatToTaps goes for the challenge, but not going to win it either. Cat tries to keep this threat alive. 1 minute 30 left on the clock. Booty Snatchers are hanging on for dear life here. And WhatToTaps has to actually try and guide this back towards the halfway line. Cat goes for the juggle. Relic is going to inadvertently pass that towards the backboard, and that's a dangerous thing to do here, especially when we know how aggressive Whale2Savage have been throughout this entire tournament. Relic drops it up back down. Whale is going to catch that and send it to the corner, and WhatToTaps is waiting patiently here. Thankfully it is saved, and somehow they get in the way of each other. Somehow they manage to keep this alive, and Relic is going to dribble this, and dribbles it into the goal with 1 minute left on the clock. Booty Snatchers have a 2-0 lead. Relic just guides it comfortably, and Jonah just shunts one of them, I think it was Whale, straight into the goal as well. 2 for the price of 1. And Booty Snatchers know that, well, it's still not over yet. There's still 50 seconds left on the clock, and anything can happen. But they have a great opportunity, and somehow that almost immediately half that deficit. Somehow they held on. The defense was just good enough as it goes back up towards the backboard. Relic tries to drop this for the teammate. Corner can't quite get the touch and inadvertently sends it back the wrong way here. And Ultra quickly goes, no. Back towards the goal it goes. And a nice header from Cat. Gonna keep this out of the goal. 23 seconds left on the clock. Back towards the halfway line. Can the Booty Snatchers hold on and take us into match number 3? Ultra, gosh, could you imagine if they'd have got that touch? That would have been a 3-0 victory for them, and that would have been great. But with 10 seconds left on the clock, Relic knows full well that if they could just keep it away from the goal, they could... Oh, no! Oh, no! No, they got it away of each other! Oh, my goodness me! Oh, no! Whale 2 Savage will be kicking themselves for that. They actually had a chance to score a 2-second remaining goal and maybe force something off the kickoff, but they got in the way of each other. They inadvertently saved their teammate's shot on goal. Oh no, you hate to see it happen. But with that being said, it means we are going to go to match number 3. Both teams winning 1 match apiece. And again, the shots really were coming down. Oh no, the server went down for Masons. You hate to see that happen. But again, the shots were just coming out. And this time around, the shots statistics go the other way around this time. Oh my word. What an amazing set this has been so far. And unfortunately, we are going to lose the server. The server went down for Masons, so we're going to have to... I'm going to have to wait it out and hope we get back in here. Whilst we do so, I want to give a quick shout out to Frosted Haze, who came in with that raid. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome on in. I am Layla, aka Tamashi Kancho, and this girl is coming to you live with the first half of the Nexus Rocket League tournament. Our teams are currently fighting for a prize pool. It's a double elimination tournament. We're currently in the middle of winners final. The winner of this best of 3 will move on forward. We're going to see if we can rejoin with the same code, and we are. The server is straight back up, so that is thumbs up to that. So we'll be getting that straight back into the things. Everybody else is jumping on in. So we are going to continue where we left off. Both teams on 1 apiece here. The winner of this match will progress into grand finals. The loser will drop into the underground finals, where I am happy to report that RE5 took out Dino Park 2-0, and Aztec team took out Grand Plat 2-0. So we'll let you know what that means in the grand scheme of things for what will be coming up later on. But right now, winners final is go, and this is the 3rd and final match of this best of 3. As Ultra immediately comes racing on down, trying to get that quick early goal, and now quickly realizing they're going to have to rotate back a little bit here as the aggression once again comes out from Whale 2 Savage. The ball is going to drop back towards the halfway line, and 1-2 taps. Needs to be a little careful here because that ball is dangerous, and it's going in! They were not in the best place there in the slightest. Ultra set it off just shy of the post, and Relic gets it past the pair of them. They were not prepared for that, and Booty Snatchers, having lost the first match in this set, are a goal up when it matters most. There's still a long way to go in this, and Relic is going to clear this right back downfield. But you know full well that the pressure now is on the side of Whale 2 Savage. 1-2 taps, goes in for the challenge. Just about wins this and sets up Whale, who punches it off the backboard. But Cat can't get a touch to it. And crucially, Relic is going to send this towards the corner. Whale gets demoed, and so does 1-2 taps. And that's 2 people down. Somehow they couldn't convert that into a second goal. And it gets fired back into the corner. That was 2 demos there on the side of Whale 2 Savage, and somehow Booty Snatchers could not double their advantage. And another nice little tip off the backboard from Ultra. Nobody going to be able to meet that one on this occasion. And this time, it's a double demo. Relic and 1-2 taps both going down here. And make that Cat Flexi. There are demos all over the place here as it goes off the backboard. Relic leaves it for a teammate. Shunts one. Somehow, Cat Flexi is able to get the save when it matters most. They were able to shunt one, but Cat Flexi was back just in the nick of time to perform a save and keep this scoreline at 1-0. Back off the corner it goes. Corner has the boost now, does not have the boost, and has to rely on Relic to keep this threat and this charge alive. And it's actually going to fall to Ultra in the end, but Corner is not ready for this, and it's going to be bouncing back towards the corner, and Ultra awkwardly lands and is now ready to make the save where it matters most. That they had to tip that. Water Taps was coming in with a lot of speed here, and Cat keeps this danger alive. Whale tries to go for it, does not win it, and Watu Taps makes absolutely sure that Corner isn't going to get in the way this time round, and a nice little pinch, but Ultra is going to once again clear this back downfield. And so far, after the halfway mark of the final match of Winners Final, Booty Snatchers do have a goal in hand, and Corner has to come racing on in to stop Whale to Savage from having any advantage on that push. Water Taps takes it past 2, could not quite win it out against Corner. And Ultra again just waiting. Inadvertently got shunted into it almost what it looked like there. And quickly uses all of their boost to dribble it past 1. Couldn't quite get it past 2. The demo comes in, but a little too late. And Cat Flexi uses that opportunity to try and go for it. Inadvertently pokes it back towards the corner there. And Whale again just can't quite get there quick enough. And this is dangerous. But thankfully Cat again is back on hand. And a demo comes out. Could this be the second goal? It is the second goal. The demo was perfect. It took them out of goal and they realized they couldn't throw it away this time off the backboard. Relic gives it a little tiny poke. And Booty Snatchers have a 2-goal lead with just under 2 minutes left on the clock. Whale to Savage have it all to do now. This is basically where they were in the previous match. 2 goals down and it all to play for. It's almost like Booty Snatchers learned everything from that first match. Great save from Watu Taps. Denies the 3rd goal cushion. Relic doesn't quite win out the exchange on this occasion. They're going to have to rotate back quickly here because Whale is going to try and set this up. And again, Ultra, right place, right time, getting in the way just on the second of that kick. However, this pressure is not over yet. But now Corner is going to try and set this up for the 3rd goal on their own. Almost does so and gets enough of a distraction to allow Ultra to come in. And now it really is Mount Everest here for Whale to Savage to climb. Ultra gets it. Nobody was able to contest them. And that is 3-0 to the side of Booty Snatchers. My word, this is the turnaround that they needed. They lost that first match and they're going to sweep this right back up. 1 minute left to play. Somehow, Whale to Savage have to score 3 goals here if they want to at least try and take this to overtime. Relic goes into the air, pretty much using all of their boost to send that right downfield, and that is an awkward ball. The slightest of taps here, and it's not going to be enough. They can't stop it. 4-0 up, surely. Booty Snatchers are going to the grand final. Relic gave it the slightest of pokes, and Ultra just millimeters on it, sends it downwards, bounces it up into the crossbar, and no one was stopping that. And with 40 seconds left on the clock, Booty Snatchers know that this is theirs to lose here. Watu Taps goes for the slight poke, but Cat gets demoed. The positioning of Booty Snatchers are on point now. They've learned so much from that first match defeat. They know exactly what Whale to Savage's strategy are, and they are picking them apart bit by bit. Another demo, this time going the way of Corner, but with 10 seconds left, it really doesn't matter. Booty Snatchers lost the first match and came back in style. The ball will now finally come to a rest on the ground. Although we're going to see another last second dunk. The ball's still in the air. And surely you would just want this to finish. It's back off the backboard again. Surely they'll let this drop. And this score will end at 4-0. And Cat Flexi is just sort of like nowhere near this. Ultra going to come in with another hit. Bounces it off the corner. It finally hits the ground. And that will be that. Booty Snatchers. They conceded that first match, but they came back beautifully, and they are going to move forward into the grand finals with a 2-1 victory. Very well played. Look at the shots. Ultra and Relic, 4 and 5 respectively. Everybody was on there for assists. 2 for 2 between Ultra and Relic. Neither of them wanted to get that. Oh, I say wanted to get that. They were both trying so hard to get that hat-trick, but just not to be. And also again, they're both getting a save on there as well. 2 saves, both on the sides of WhatsApps and Cat Flexi. They were doing absolutely everything they could. Whale, also a credit to the team, but unfortunately some of those challenges that they were going for, just unfortunately not quite getting there quick enough or committing to it just a little too late. And Booty Snatchers were consistently up there, winning so many interceptions there. But it's not over for Whale to Savage. They are in the grand final. Like I said, they are in top 3 no matter what happens. So they do still have a chance to book their ticket in for a rematch. It just depends on how the rest of the segment will go. So currently now we then shift our attention to the underground bracket. Currently underground quarterfinals. We've got 2 matches going on down there. We've got Slaughterhouse versus RE5. RE5 were able to take out Dino Park 2-0. And the other match is Mediocre at best going up against Aztec Team. Aztec Team managing to take out Grand Flats by 2 points to 0. So the winners of those 2 matches will take on each other in underground semis. That is our top 4. The winner of that match will then go into the underground final, where they will go up against Whale 2 Savage, and then the winner of that will promote themselves into the grand final picture to take on Booty Snatchers. And that grand final will be a best of 5. It will still be best of 3s going up from here on in. So here is how this is going to work. We are going to temporarily end this stream. Please do not go anywhere. We are just changing the individual who is both hosting and casting this, because I'm currently running the stream on my side of things in the good old UK, and we are about to hit midnight over here. So I have to now throw in the towel. I now need to go get some snooze, especially considering the fact that I've got casting myself to do. I've got an arms tournament to do tomorrow as well. So yeah, I feel like I need to give my voice a rest and I need to get some sleep. So you are all going to be having Leechy coming in for both hosting and also commentating the next few matches. So please do not go anywhere. We will temporarily end the stream and then it will be right back up like we never even left at all. Thank you so much for coming on in. I hope you have all enjoyed what I've been able to do here. I have been Tameshi Kanjo. You can find me on all social medias, especially over on Twitch. And until next time, I bid you all good night and enjoy the rest of the show. Please do not go anywhere and stay fresh, my friends.